Hello, fellow Tarnished, and welcome back to another video. Moving the microphone a little bit. Oh, you may have heard that. And in today's video, we are going to talk about an item that you're probably going to really want if you want to upgrade your weapons in Elden Ring. We will be finding the Miner's Bell Bearing 2. And if you guys want to find Miner's Bell Bearing 1 for unlimited smithing stones 1 and 2, I have a guide on that on the channel. But essentially, we will be taking a journey today up to the capital region. Now, this is the sealed tunnel at which you are going to find the Miner's Bell Bearing 2. Okay. And it is located in a cave. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to be able to access the Grand Lift of Dectis. That is how you're going to get to this region right here, the start of the Altus Plateau. And then you are going to move along here into the capital region, which isn't too hard. You're going to make your way to the sealed tunnel. So make sure that you have access to Altus Plateau. I think that's one of the most important things to think about first, and it's really not hard to gain access to. You're going to want to be a little bit later in the game, I will say that. That's something you want to keep in mind, but once you figure that out, it's really pretty straightforward. Anyway, this is the area of the map in which it is located. Let's go first to the Grand Lift of Dectis. And I know some people have said, hey, edit your videos down, lower the time. I try to make walkthroughs that you can kind of follow step by step as you're playing the game, and I greatly prefer that. It makes it easier to follow along, it makes it easier and more straightforward, so that's my take on that, just so you guys know that's how I feel about that. Anyway, here's the Grand Lift of Dectis. Now you'll have to hoist your medallion in order to utilize this. You can see there are a couple of different areas here that you can walk to. I've been getting some stuttering lately, so we'll try to ignore that. Anyway, we'll stand here and we will hoist the medallion. I'm going to skip that. I don't want you guys to be spoiled. I try to keep spoilers in these videos to a minimum. I know sometimes it's unavoidable, but again, just for your sake, it's something I like to do. So anyway, now we are here at the Altus Plateau region. Now, just so you guys know, this region is not overly easy. I don't think it's overly difficult. If you guys are, I would say level 35 to 50, you're probably going to be able to handle this just fine. But be aware, it's a little bit more difficult than some other regions. So we're going to follow this road up. Then we're going to travel up this staircase right here. Let's hop on Torrent, and let's get that started. Now, I have some pretty large weapons, so I don't have anything equipped right now, just to make life easier. Make it a bit easier to see things. And we are going to just move right along. That staircase right there is our goal. That is what we are headed toward. I apologize for my voice. My voice is a little worn out today, so apologies for that. It's a little bit easier for me to talk sometimes, but hey, sometimes it's not, but I wanted to make this guide anyway. Avoid all these guys. They're not too hard, but they will shoot lightning at you, and it's not overly fun. There are some enemies here blocking this rampart. I'm going to skip past them as best as we can. There are ballistas on either side, so be aware of that. Let's keep moving. Getting a little bit of frame stuttering here, but nothing too bad. And you'll keep traveling up through here. Now, these guys have large bows, so sort of zigzag, and you can avoid them. Oh yes, lots of fun. Now, there's something really special up here. These two friendly young gentlemen. We're going to skip them. It's two tree sentinels, but I just didn't want to fight them. And then you'll keep traveling through here. And this is where I'd encourage all of you to stop and rest at this site of grace. That will get the tree sentinels to go away. Now, of course, it's raining. We check the time of day. It's late day, so I would encourage all of you, because this region is a bit harder, to rest until morning or noon. That's my preferred technique for exploring, and it makes life a bit easier. Now we have a myriad of different routes that we can take. Stairwell there with a ramp, and another ascending slope over here. We're going to travel up the ascending slope. So, let's hop on Torrent, and we will go up this way. I will admit that the enemies up here are not overly difficult, so don't worry about them too much, but make sure that you steer clear. Make sure you keep an eye on your objective as well. There are a few of these guys. We will avoid them. I want to make sure we're going in the right direction. This area is a little annoying to navigate. Here we are. So you didn't necessarily have to go up this hill. You can see that we started from the left over there. And there's an earthen ramp right here. That's what we want to access. So if you're starting from the same point we were just at, which I think is a fine strategy, you'll just go straight from that side of grace, and you'll go over here toward the ramp. Again, there's no need really to take that roundabout route. So, just so you know, it is right in front, and it's this ramp right here, in case you're wondering. So now we will travel down the ramp. Make sure that you take this relatively slow. There are some steep drop-offs here. You'll just kind of jump over everything. Then you'll keep traveling down this way. Now, these boys here aren't overly friendly, so don't mess with them too much, but they won't mess with you too much either. And we'll continue on until this point right here. Now, this is a mine, of course. So you'll go ahead and get off of Torrent, and you'll start walking in. I would highly recommend a torch for this mine. It's not too hard to navigate, but it can be a little difficult if it's too dark. Anyway, also activate this site of grace, and rest right here. Now we are going to go ahead and move forward and explore the sealed tunnel. Now, there are some enemies in here, and I would highly recommend that you have something that can do blunt damage. They also drop some nice smithing stones. There are quite a few of them, but we can sneak through here and then roll through this pile of stuff. And then you're going to turn to the right. Oh, there's a guy coming to fight me. Hold on. Again, just be aware of these guys. And in this chest right here, that's where you'll find the second bell bearing. Now, you can explore this area if you want to. I would recommend exploring a little bit. Again, these rock guys, they do drop some pretty good items, but it's not really necessary. I will say there is also an alternate route you can take to get to that chest by jumping down here and then taking a right around that corner. But again, I like my shortcut a little bit. It's a pretty common method. Now that we've got the bell bearing, we can go ahead and leave. Again, I would say go ahead and stay and fight these guys, but that's not really our goal for this video. We want to look at how to get the bell bearing. That's really all that matters to me for right now. Now what you're going to do, once you get outside of the cave, is you're going to go ahead and travel right back to the Round Table Hold. If you want to. Of course, you don't have to, but it's my preferred strategy. Now we will go ahead and go over here to the twin maiden husks. I like to break a few items on my way there just for fun. And then you'll go over here to them, and you'll click on Offer a Bell Bearing. Of course, you will have a bell bearing to offer, and that should work. Then you'll be able to purchase an unlimited number of Smithing Stone 3 and 4 from the twin Husk Maidens. I hope all of you found this guide helpful. Again, if you're new to the Souls series, Elden Ring is a fantastic way to go ahead and dive in and get interested. I'm a huge fan of the game. I've been a huge Souls fan really since Demon Souls. And I think Elden Ring is absolutely fantastic. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome day. And until next time, Tarnished, goodbye.